What's up, Ty? How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing all right. Can't complain. First question will go to Law.
Hey Todd, congrats on the win tonight. Simply put, how How does it have when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard tonight? How do they make the game so much easier for basically everybody else? On a back to back like this.
I think on the night where guys were a little tired, I think just having their presence was big for us. It was huge, and just making plays for everybody else, making the game easy. When teams double team Kawhi or PG on the post ups or pick and roll, it just makes it easier because our guys are getting open shots. So we need those guys tonight. I thought our guys were a little tired, but was able to fight through it.
Okay, let's move over to Farbot.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
One of the things I noticed was in the second quarter, you for a brief moment you kind of ran with the full bench, and then after that you decided to stagger Paul George, Nicholas Batum, and Kawhi. How much time do you usually take when you decide, okay, we're not going to run that again? Like, what's the leeway you usually give?
Well, with PG coming back, he was tired and he had a little minute restriction, so we wasn't able to do the full stagger in that first half. So, like I said, I was on me just as far as the lineups that we had out there, and I think they were scoring too easy and they went on a hell of a run. So, in the second half, coming out in that third quarter, I just decided to get PG out a lot earlier, so that way we can get him back, and that kind of helped us get our rotations back in order. So, that first half was on me with PG being on the minutes restriction. How to do a better job in the second half of just cutting down some other guys' minutes.
No problem. I appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah.
Let's move over to
Ty, you were just talking about PG maybe being a little tired, but were you even surprised as how much spring he had in his step after being in the house since Monday with that big dunk? And what did you see in Kawhi coming off of that break too?
Yeah, that's what kind of hurt us in that first quarter. We got Kawhi and PG both out, and we haven't done it in a long stretch. But with those guys, being gone for 7 days, we wanted to be cautious. We didn't want to run Kawhi 12 straight minutes, and we know we wanted to split PG's minutes up as well. So at the end of that first quarter, it really hurt us. But PG, we talked about it at the end of the game. His handle and his dribbles, he couldn't really handle the basketball because I think his rhythm from dribbling is gone. But just like the spring and the pop, his shot, I think it was all there until he got tired and fatigued.
Let's move over to Shane Young.
Hey Ty, congrats on the win. It seems as if as the days or as the games and weeks go on, the ball security and the amount of turnover, especially the careless ones, are going down. Is that a sense you get as well? And what conversations have you had with the team about valuing the possession?
Well, we just talked about we're too good offensively just to turn the basketball over, and you don't mind the aggressive turnovers when you go into the basket and you're trying to make a play for your teammate or yourself, but the careless turnovers is what kills you. And I think we had 3 or 4 of those tonight, so we got to continue to keep getting better at that. But we're just too good offensively to turn the basketball over, and we've been talking about it, and we've been doing a good job of taking care and securing the basketball.
We'll move over to Miriam.
Hey, Ty. The guys did a real good job on Vucevic today, and especially Serge. Talk about how important that was.
Oh, very important. You have all-star Vooch who's been playing great, and he always plays great. And we just mixed it up on him a little bit. Serge had him, then we put Nick on him. We fronted the post, and then we switched, and we fronted the post some more, and just gave him different looks, all night where he couldn't get comfortable. And I think that kind of gave him some problems. So just keeping him off balance.
All right, let's move over to Jonathan.
Hey, Coach. Since training camp, being able to adapt was kind of a thing that you harped on. Obviously missing PG and Kawhi for 2 games. How would you grade your team's ability to be able to adapt, even though it was still a very short showing of it?
It's been good. I think we're adapting to all circumstances. We have the next man up mentality, and that's how we want to be. And whatever the NBA throws in front of us, we gotta be ready for it. No excuses, and that's our motto. We gotta be able to adapt. So we've been doing a good job so far, and we just gotta keep at it.
Thank you.
Can we have a follow-up from Law, I believe?
Yeah, Todd. So obviously the team is whole except for Pat. and the team's done really well in the games that he's missed this week, and then the game in Sacramento where Reggie had to start with the same lineup. Are you looking at Pat's situation similar to how Marcus' situation was to begin the year? You give him the time, you support him, he's supporting the team in Essentia, and when he's ready, he's ready?
We haven't even thought about it. We just want Pat to get well, and Reggie's playing, phenomenal right now. And like I said, just next man up mentality. We haven't thought about, all the other stuff except for Pat just getting healthy. That's the most important thing. So as far as DeMarcus Pat, comparison, is different.
Okay, we'll take these last two from Andrew, and then we'll finish up with Marion.
Well, maybe after that answer, there was nothing to say on this one, but I was just curious because of the way Reggie's playing. Do you all think about when Pat does come back, trying to find Reggie minutes down the road and not, leaving him out of the rotation again, just because he has been, I think, 7 turnovers in his last 120 minutes. He's been pretty steady.
Yeah, he's been great. And we talked about that this morning before we had walkthrough. It's going to be hard to keep him off the floor the way he's playing. And so we just got to figure it out. And we'll do that when Pat gets healthy.
Yes, one more on Pat. All the guys were saying that he texts them, and obviously he's been tweeting. Are you communicating like that with him?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Miriam.
On Pat, all the guys were saying that Pat's texting them.
Hold on, it's too loud. Say it again.
The guys were saying that Pat is constantly texting them and pumping them up, as Pat does, and he's been tweeting and all that. Is he texting you too? Is he in contact with you?
Yeah, we've been in contact. Just telling him to stay, get healthy and, take his time, make sure he's right. And so we just waiting for him to get back, wait for him to feel good. And, Pat's always about winning. Win first, that's what he's about. So, of course, he's going to cheer the team on. And we do miss him, so, hurry up and get his butt back.
All right, thanks, Ty. That's all I have for you.
Yeah.